All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. My name is Fed, and I will be your anchor for this auspicious program, World Egg Day. Can we give ourselves a round of applause? All right. To kickstart this program this morning, we will be saying the national anthem in honor to our dear nation. So, if you don't mind, can we please be on our feet as we honor our dear nation, Nigeria? The national anthem, please. Media. God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We can have our seat, please. Taking us further in this program, this auspicious event this morning, will be our own community engagement manager, Dr. Zainab. Can we welcome her for the opening address? Let's start, please. Dr. Zainab.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure to welcome you to this auspicious occasion, the World Egg Day and the launch of our project, Eggs of Hope, Project Sadakat. We are gathered here today to commemorate the importance of eggs in our diet and to highlight the critical role in nutrition, especially for vulnerable children. Eggs of hope. You're welcome, ma. So I would like to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guests. We are having Miss China Jo Irube, CSP Dr. Mrs. China. A round of applause. Oh, wow. Our Assistant Commissioner of Police. Oh, so sorry, Ma, for that. So sorry. And also in our midst, we have our CEO, Dr. Femi Kayode, the founder of Farmalat, is with us today. We also have our country managing director in person of Mrs. Grace Ojoinide Samuel Ma. You're highly welcome. Amongst us too, we also have the head of Zoe School, Zoe Kit Monterosi. You're highly welcome. I can all see you here. We also have the head of Covenant Foundation School. They are all here with us today. You're highly welcome to our chief. Also, they are all here. You can see them. You're all welcome to this gracious occasion. And to our brand and media manager, and also the media team, you're all welcome. Your presence here today signifies your support to this noble cause. We are truly honored to have you join us today, and I urge you all to enjoy this occasion and to participate fully in all the activities planned for today. Let us celebrate the significance of egg and the positive impact they have in our communities. Thank you once again, and all welcome to you all. Thank you so much.
Can we do it better? Can we clap for our very own community engagement manager? Continuing further in this event, it is my privilege to invite to the podium our very own country managing director, Miss Grace Samuel, for our opening remark. Let's clap, please. You're welcome.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to 2024 World Egg Day, right? Hello? Are you hearing now? Okay. All right. I welcome you all to this great occasion of the celebration of World Egg Day and to Farm Alert's launch of Project Sadakat, tagged Eggs of Hope. So it is with great pleasure I welcome every one of us here this morning, present and absent, those that are still on their way coming to this great occasion. So, eggs, as we all know, used to be like, for us as a nation, like the cheapest means of animal protein, right? But today, the egg has become like among the very expensive protein. So Farm Alert is launching this project with the aim of reaching out especially to vulnerable kids out there who can afford the regular meat or beef, chicken. Egg used to be a source, but today it's far-fetched. So we're launching out this project with the aim of reaching out to ensure the kids out there Just like every one of us here are looking healthy. How many of us ate egg today or yesterday? Wow, you see, egg and bread, egg and yam, egg with indomie. You can't just eat all those things alone, right? Yeah, I can see your hands. Well done. Good. Just drop your hands. So egg used to be like 15 naira, 30 naira, but today one egg is about 300 naira, thereabout, because a crate is about 5,000 now, at least as at last week. I don't know of the price today. So Farmalert is launching this project with the aim of reaching out to vulnerable kids, especially to ensure that kids out there that parents can't afford these are able to also eat egg, at least one, no matter how small, just to ensure that every one of us all grow healthy. That's the minimum that's able to be done without meat or chicken. At least that egg will provide the needed protein, the animal protein that they need for healthy living to be able to build our bodies up. We all know what protein does. It helps to build your body to grow healthy. And we are looking forward to a healthy nation. And a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. So it's on this premise that Farmalert is launching this project to reach out. And we're thanking our will-be donors and volunteers, even to see to the carrying out of these eggs of hope. And so I welcome every one of us here today to the World Egg Day and the launch of Eggs of Hope. Do have a great moment. Thank you.
You can do it better for our country managing director, Farm Alert Limited. At this very moment, we'll be taking a special goodwill message from our very own Assistant Commissioner of Police, Dr. Mrs. Chinansa. Can we clap for her, please?
Good morning, children. You better answer me or else I will go. I don't know where to start from. But Dr. Femi, let me tell you, I've harassed them already. I need my t-shirt. Because it's not only you people that will be here wearing eggs of hope. We too, we have hope. Abi children, am I speaking your mind? Please, I want to stand on the existing protocol. I don't know if there is any. But everybody here is welcome. Please, I'm not somebody, I don't stand at a place. You see all this kind thing? It's not for me. World Egg Day. I used to tease my children. If you can't afford to buy a chicken, go and buy an egg. How does the chicken come about? Have you asked? If I eat one egg like this, I've eaten a whole chicken. When this egg hatches, what comes forth? So, the project you are doing, sir, you call it Project Sadakat. And why did you choose to launch this project today, that is World Egg Day, Abi? Why? Even life, we as human beings, we are once egg. Do you believe me? So I want to believe, I'm not speaking your mind, but for you to have chosen to launch this product or this project today, that is World Egg Day. I want to believe you want life to that project. And if nothing destroys an egg, it will surely produce life. For you to choose this day, sir, Project Sadakat is already having life. That's the way I see it. I didn't even know you are going to launch a project. Honestly speaking, I was just coming here as a World Egg Day. But this is what I see. And I was telling our national president today, I said, I woke up with a song that says, God is always giving life and he cannot stop. He's always healing. He cannot stop. God has been fighting our battle. He cannot stop now. He's winning our battle. Even before the battle starts, he has won for us. And I read Psalm 12 and Psalm 13. It was still talking about life. I didn't even remember today is World Egg Day, but I woke up with this. Nothing can truncate whatever God has started. This project has already received life, and nothing can quench it. Egg is a source of protein. And if you don't have protein, honestly, you will not grow well. Am I speaking? You know, say, children, you know that you are the ones in school now. Your head is catching fire. We don't do primary, secondary school. I don't know how many years ago. But I know that egg is a source of protein. And what does protein do to the body? It builds the body. If you don't have protein, you are likely to have kwashiorkor. Am I speaking? So, it is very significant today. If you can't remember anything, remember that today is marking a day where life begins. Without egg, there won't be any life. I don't know if I'm speaking. We as human beings started as egg. And I want to say today, whatever we have in mind to do, bearing today's celebration in mind, whatever you want to do, or whatever seems dead, will come back to life. I wish all of us happy Egg Day. We must eat egg, even as an adult. Even when they say don't eat egg, there's a limit. Even as an adult, at least one a day. Children know you are still growing. You can eat as much as you want. But we, Dr. Femi, thank God I have not taken today. So I will eat my own egg today. Once again, I wish you happy Egg Day. And I'm standing on behalf of the association. I'm not standing as a policewoman. Forget to uniform I'm wearing. Is by the reason of where I work. But actually, what brought me here today is Nigeria Veterinary Medical Association. And you cannot talk about eggs without mentioning a vet. You cannot talk about production of egg without involving a vet. So, vet, life, we are paddy. If your chicken is not healthy, will it give you eggs? If your animals are not healthy, will they produce egg? So, it's a very important day to us. And I wish all of us happy Egg Day. Thank you.
You can do it better. Louder. All right. Before we go to our next agenda, I would like to bring also to the high table the head of each of the schools. So first, I would like to invite to the table, Miss Ehi, head of Zoe Kids Montessori. Can we clap as she comes? I would also like to invite to the table Miss Tate, head of Covenant Foundation School. Children, is that how you will celebrate? All right. Next on our list, I have the singular honor, or I have the privilege rather, to be bringing to the podium. First, let me introduce him by his name, CEO of Farm Alert Limited. I thought you would be clapping already. Dr. Coyote Femi, and he will be introducing to us the Sadakat Eggs of Hope Initiative project and its significance. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, clapping ovation, we bring to the podium Dr. Coyote Femi.
All right. Good morning. Before I acknowledge protocol, there's a song, AC, Assistant Commissioner of Police, China, has brought this dimension. She said she woke up with a song, right? Me too, I woke up with a song, right? But I want us to sing the song. Luckily for us, I learned the song when I was still a child. And we have this event is by invitation. You cannot just come because of the small space we have, but we have it streamed live on all our channels, so you can do well by sharing the link so people can join virtually. But I want us to sing. Children, can we sing? There's a song I learned probably 30 years ago or so, and I'm not too old. I'm just 40, right? So 30 is not so much of a number. The song is this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, little light of mine. Children, can you help me, please? I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. Light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. So let's change it a little bit. Instead of this little light of mine, we'll put this great light of mine. Right. Because I think great things can start from small beginnings. Right. So we will now sing this great light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, light of mine. Yes, I'm gonna let it shine. This great light of mine. Light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Put your hands together for yourself. Right, so let me quickly acknowledge protocol. We have today with us the Assistant Commissioner of Police, uh, Madam China. She's a very good friend of our grant. She has been a very good support to our grant. And when I called her to come this morning, I was actually jittering because, the notice was short, but I knew the impact she can put. And so kind, right? There are very few people you call assistant commissioner by the by the way, and then you now tell them to please can you show up in this event, and she shelved all her schedules to be here. Please, madam, I want to thank you so much, so very much for coming. Let me also thank our country managing director. You know. Sometimes small people can bully big people. Yeah, so when we knew that this event was going to happen, I quickly bullied her. I said, please, all chiefs has to be here to give moral support to what we're doing. And I want to thank you so much for being so much of a support to what we're doing. And then, of course, to the head of schools, I really want to thank you. I know it's a small space we have, so that's why we're pretty very selective, but you've been consistent with what it is that Farmalat represents, and that to us, it's very important. Thank you so much. And then to all Farmalat chiefs, usually they call us small but mighty. I'm just the, I don't know why I'm this lucky, although my mom told me I was going to be lucky, right? I happen to just take all the glory when I do the list of the work, right? So I've told them to stop calling me CEO, but I don't know how we can change that. But there are few people making things work. And we are not just in Abuja. We are in Lagos, we are in Ibadan, we are in Taraba, we are in Kano, and then hopefully by next month we will be in Port Harcourt, right? It's just so nice that I get to be like the face, but the work is done by the heart. If your heart stop beating, will your face matter? No. Exactly. So there are hearts of hearts in this place. Let me first of all acknowledge the presence of our Chief Operating Officer, Mrs. IJ. Thank you so much. Right. Let me also acknowledge the presence of our Chief Internal Auditor, Mr. Monday. Thank you. Let me also acknowledge, although she's not feeling too strong, but maybe we can send her flowers. And then a few hugs here and there. Our Chief Financial Officer, Madam Blessing, thank you so much. Let's also acknowledge a superstar. She's our Chief Partnership and Growth Officer, Dr. Nancy. Thank you so much. Then we have our Partnership and Growth Manager, Dr. Elizabeth. She's going to be coming up soon to give us a few words. Dr. Elizabeth, please put your hands together for her. And then our lead veterinarian, Data and Research, Dr. Eugenia. Thank you so much. And then, of course, the host of today, right, Dr. Zainab Abulai Ibiu. It's our project, it's our program. We are only supporting. And then, of course, the media crew, Mr. Jerry, a very long-time friend of mine. Thank you so much. And, of course, everybody wearing Farmalat T-shirts. You've promoted the brand so well, and I'm super very excited. We have somebody, CEO of SB Frequency Event. They said, you are the leading voice in terms of media work in Abuja, Mrs. Gomina. We should. Oh, madam, thank you. So our sound today is perfect, right? Thank you so much, Madam Gomina. And then, of course, we're also expecting to have the Registrar of the Veterinary Council. Is currently on its way. When he comes, he will be properly introduced, and we also going to be having the honor of having the technical advisor to the Vice President, Hajia Hawa. She's also on our way giving our keynote speech, and of course, it's going to be a big event today. My task is simple. My task is just to share a story. One of the pictures, but I cannot share the picture publicly now because I'm not sure if I'm very proud of my look, but years ago when I was still in secondary school, I was asked to pay for an excursion fee, and my parents didn't have the money for the excursion, so I thought I wasn't going to go. So all members of the class were already preparing the day for the excursion. We're already preparing to go, and I was sitting down in the class alone. And then my elder sister, of course, called me just few hours to the bus leaving and said that where am I? I said I'm in school. So she said I should come outside, and she gave me the fee to go for the excursion. Why was the excursion very important to me? It was because we are going to see a plane for the first time, a plane that has not taken off. And it was very important to me. So I took a picture. I went for the excursion, by the way, and I took a picture. And on the picture, I wore a headset. So that sometimes explains my reason for love of planes. And planes has been one of the fundamental things that has changed to me. So I got on the plane. It wasn't moving. I sat down on the pilot seat. I have a childhood dream, and I know it's going to come one day that I will fly a plane myself. I really want to, right? I want to. And I will have to, right? So I have this, I'm not too much into cars, but I have to buy a plane, right? I have to. I'm not sure if I will be able to, at the end of my life, say that I don't have a private jet. That's not going to work, right? At the end of it, if I see that my money is not going to be complete, I will sell everything I have and buy the private jet and then fly the plane. Right. So when I got into the plane, I took a picture, and I still have the picture, but I cannot share. Apologies. Right. I hope one day I'll get the courage to share. But the persistent question has always been that why don't we build our own planes? Right. And I realized a major deficit, right? And it happens in our growing up. Our brain requires protein to work effectively. Our brain requires protein to work effectively. People are building, thank you. People are building rockets to go to Mars. It's somebody's brain, right? Yes. And it can be our brain. Because we have engineers out there that are also doing phenomenal things, and they are Nigerians. So one of the key things I realized that we need to do in this country is to switch what we have always done. When I was growing up, my dad eats the biggest of the protein. And then they get to keep one small protein for, we're 7 in our family, right? For all of us to share. So the people who don't need protein eat the biggest of protein, and the people who really need protein eat the least of protein. You don't need a prophet to tell us the reason why we are where we are in this country. And we will need to invert it to tell our parents that our children deserves the best of protein at all times. I have 4 children. I have 4. It's best they are the one eating 2 meats. I can, at this stage of my life, my brain is fully developed, right? Go proteinless so that we can give these children a future. The brain requires protein for a proper development. Unfortunately for us in this country, the source of protein is becoming too expensive. So we have a cultural problem. What's the cultural problem? Our dad and mom eat bigger protein. And then they cut one piece into 7 to give the people who needs it the most. The second issue we have is the issue of having protein difficult to access. So they say fish not, meat not. You go to a restaurant, because of how difficult it is, instead of you to say don't put fish, don't put meat. They say, what do you want? Fish not, meat not. While I started my practice back then, a crate of egg is around 300 naira. Right now, a crate of egg is how much? 5,000-6,000. Our country needs to pay attention. There's a pattern. That we are still alive does not mean we will succeed if we do nothing today. So what we want to do with this project, because there are people who have enough. There are people who have enough. Some of us at this stage can gladly give out $1 million without paying attention, right? So there are people who can give out 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, 1 billion. We take care of floods. We need to take care of our future. So what's the project Sadakat all about? And we're going to also be launching in Lagos called Enyeko very soon. Right. Is to crowdfund eggs. It takes 200 naira to change a child's life. Crowdfund eggs. And then go to schools like yours that we have today, and then give out this egg liberally. I hold a belief that our children can take egg the way they drink water. Yes. So we are sparking a platform targeting 300 million eggs to crowdfund within the next 3 years. An ambitious project, but doable. And we are starting today being the World Egg Day. To crowdfund 300 million eggs, we are targeting 3 million children. So we are with you for the next 3 years, coming to your school just to share eggs. And by the way, we have eggs for everybody today. And let me have the privilege of being the first to taste one of the eggs. Right. So we are all going to be eating eggs today. They told me, the team, Dr. Zainab, she's the leader of this project. She's the leader. Yes, everybody, all children here will be going to be going home. You're going to eat egg and you're going to go home with another egg. Is that correct? Yeah. And more importantly, as we launch this project, eggs will be coming to your school on a regular basis, right? Thank you. So, but there's another problem we are also going to be solving with this project. There's another problem we're also going to be solving with this project. Farmers, they are heartbroken. They're heartbroken. I was called up by a farm, and a farm in crisis. Consistently for a few months before I came in, the farm has been running at a loss. Bags of feed that you were buying 2,000 when I started my practice, even less than that, you are now buying that same bag of feed at 20,000. More than that. So where are we going to in this country? So the people producing the eggs needs to be protected. Why am I feeling like the Minister of Agriculture, right? I think we can do our part or play our part to protect the farmers. So we will pick the donations and give farmers advance funds to produce more eggs so that we can at least solve the problem that they have. A big farm that's supposed to be buying 1 trailer of feed is now buying 500 bags of feed because there's no funding. So we will source the funds, give it to the farmers that are registered with us, and ask them to just produce eggs for us. And by that way, we are going to also be solving a significant problem for farmers. So this problem will be solving 3 problems at once. First of all, the sustainability of our farms, the nutrition of our children, and the future of our nation. So that by the time you grow, you will not just like me wishing to buy a plane. You will probably be better building your own plane. Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome us to the project Sadakat.
CEO Farmalat Limited. All right, so let's just do this. Children, if I say World Egg Day, you will say extraordinary. Are we ready? Are we ready? So World Egg Day. Can we make it better? World Egg Day. Clap for yourselves, please. All right, so taking us further, we'll be bringing to the podium Covenant Foundation School for their drama. Let's clap for them, please. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Claire Esau from Covenant Foundation School. I am here today to share with you the importance of egg. Eggs are highly nutritious and are an affordable source of highly digestible protein. Are rich in several vitamins and minerals, including vitamin A, vitamin D, and vitamin B12. These nutrients help with immune function and help with bone health. Eating eggs help you with your growth and staying, keeping your body strong and supporting your overall health. Where do you get eggs for your family? Where do you get feed for your animals? Come with me to Farmalot. Where do you get drugs for your animals? Come with me to Farmalot. Drugs are qualitative, quantitative, and affordable. We, Communal Foundation School children, start to patronize Farmalot Nigeria Ltd. We hello. Where do you get eggs for your family? Come with me to Farmalot. Where do you get feeds for your animals? Come with me to Farmalot. Where do you get drugs for your animals? Come with me to Farmalot. Their products are qualitative, quantitative, and affordable. We, Communal Foundation School children, start patronizing them. Farmalot Nigeria Ltd. We hello. Where do you get eggs for your family? Come with me to Farmalot. Where do you get feed animals? Come with me to Farmalot. Where do you get drugs for your animals? Come with me to Farmalot. Their products are qualitative, quantitative, and affordable. We, Covenant Foundation Schools children, start patronizing them. Farmalot Nigeria Ltd. We hello. Thank you.
Okay, I think we can echo that song after them again. Where do you get egg for your family? Again, where do you get for okay. Farmer, can we clap for them once again? Very brilliant song. Thank you, thank you. All right, taking us further will be a presentation from Zoe Kids Montessori. Can we clap?
Ma, I'm introducing, then I'll go out of the stage.
Okay, so I'm taking this off. Right, go and introduce. Wait, hold this.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dikeocha Isabella, and we are Zoe Kids Montessori. We'll be presenting a playlet titled Should Eggs Crack or Not Crack? Thank you. Edward the Brave.
Hello, my fellow eggs. Sharing skills, defender. I know that you have been judging a lot of people too well. You're brilliant and wise. I can see a lot of great wisdom in you. Chief Spatula, you know how to eat, but you don't know how to don't like to be singing silly songs anyhow and messing everything up. Nutrition Ella, I can see that there's nutrition in you. And Bolivar the Tough, I can see that your muscles are improving. Hmm.
Be eaten. Okay, okay, Chess Spatula. Eggs give me joy, excitement, and energy. Eggs give me joy, excitement, and energy. Fried egg, boiled egg, roasted egg. Eggs give me joy, excitement, and energy. I said it. I said it. These people won't listen to me. Don't kill our fellow eggs and eat them. Leave them to be left. Leave them to grow and turn into chicks. But they won't listen to me. They won't listen to me. I don't know what's wrong with them. They keep killing our eggs and eating them in different forms. Is this not wickedness? No. Killing our fellow eggs and eating them in different forms instead of leaving them to grow and turn into chicks and to chickens and lay eggs.
In ancient times, people understood the value of eggs, not only for their sustenance, but for their symbolism. Eggs, not, eggs being a sign of rebirth and fertility, and, and it's important across cultures and classes. From the pharaohs of Egypt to the empires of Rome, eggs were there for all.
Eggs of the world united, one small but full of might, nutrition, life, and power. We complete every meal. Eggs Thank you.
Okay, can we once again celebrate the kids from Zoe Montessori School? All right, we have a very special section or segment of this program, and then I know you will enjoy it, right? So it's a debating section, and then we'll be calling first to the stage our judges. Yeah. Okay, sorry for that break in transmission. All right, so we'll be calling our panels of judges for this debate, and as I call them, I would like you to clap your hands. Are we ready? All right, so first, I have the singular honor to bring to the stage our very own partnership and growth, Chief Partnership and Growth Officer, Dr. Nancy Enihotu. Okay, I will also love to bring to the podium our very own country managing director, Miss Grace Samuel. Can we clap? Yes. Okay, with a clapping ovation also, I would like to bring to the stage our very own Assistant Commissioner of Police, Dr. Mrs. Chinasa rather. Let's clap this. And then we would like to invite to the stage our very own Chief Operating Officer. Can we invite to the podium our very own Madam IJ? Okay, so we'll be having a debate first from Zoe Kids Montessori. I'm inviting them, but let me just read out to all the points we will be debating on. And let me first hear our opinion, right? Is egg a nutritional cornerstone or overrated ingredient? If you're in support, let me read it again. Is egg a nutritional cornerstone or overrated ingredient? If you are in support, can I see your hands up? It's a nutritional cornerstone. Are you sure? All right. By the time we listen to our very own debaters, we would know better. So, can we bring to the podium the debaters from Zoe Kids Montessori? Let's come, please. Okay, so because I trust judges will do the job. So you are to rate them with a score grade of 0 to 5 based on those criteria, right? All right. So I would like to invite our first debater from the angle of those supporting the motion that egg is a nutritional cornerstone. Are you ready? All right, let's have you.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're watching from. Happy World Egg Day. My name is Lucky Daniel, and I am here to support the motion which says our eggs are a nutritional cornerstone. Firstly, eggs have high nutritional value and are rich in proteins, vitamins, and minerals, making them a key part to every balanced diet. Thank you.
No, I totally disagree. But before I begin, good day, Mr. Chairman, the panel of judges, my accurate timekeeper, and my co-debaters. I am Oluwa Damilola Samuel, and I and my team are here to oppose the motion which says, is egg and is egg a nutritional cornerstone? However, many other foods provides essential nutrients and benefits, such as legumes and dairies, which can also be used as alternatives. Thank you.
I disagree. My name is Adeda Deoshin, and I'm supporting the motion which says eggs are nutritional cornerstones. Eggs are affordable sources of nutrients. Eggs are also relatively inexpensive, making it affordable to a wide range of people.
Negative. My name is Oji Elizabeth, and I'm here to oppose the motion which says is egg a nutritional cornerstone. Despite the affordability, which is no longer feasible in our current world today, reliance on egg can lead to overconsumption and negligence of other nutrient diet food. Thank you.
On all existing protocols, my name is Zoe Ungumezi, and I'm here to support a motion which says that egg is a over egg is a key part of our diet. Nevertheless, some argue that
Totally not. My name is Karis Aramase. I'm here to support the motion which says is opposed which says is egg is a nutritional cornerstone. However, there are many other foods which there are many other foods which there are many other foods which can also aid in satisfaction and without cholesterol cholesterol and concerned with concerned food. Thank
To support the motion which says egg is an overrated ingredient, cholesterol concerns. Eggs are high in cholesterol, which can raise a concern about health issues for some individuals. Thank
Here to oppose the motion. Why cholesterol in eggs affect everyone's health equally? This risk is significant enough to warrant discussion.
Plant-based alternative. Many plant-based products give similar nutritional benefits without the risk of without the risk of other
without the risk of other animal-based products, which can give serious health risk to its which can cause a serious health risk to its consumers. Thank you. Nevertheless, some people find it challenging the same protein quality and bioavailability for plant source.
Environmental impact. Egg productions can have a notable and environmental footprint, which concerns about sub, um, sustainabilities.
Nevertheless, some argue that responsible source eggs can lead to a balanced diet. Thank you.
In conclusion, while eggs have its merits, regards concerning cholesterol, environmental challenges, their status are still essential. Additionally, the availability of plant-based resources highlights that an individual does not have to rely heavily on eggs, but also rely on plants too. Thank
In conclusion, eggs have proteins and essential nutrients that help to contribute to your health. However, we need to consider density, diversity, and balance and people the right give people the right portion of food to be able to aid their health. Thank you.
Can we clap for them once again? Have you been convinced or confused about the motion? To convince you and once again let's it's okay. Once again, can we clap for them? A round of applause, please. Once again, thank you. All right, so before they go, we'll be picking 6 winners. That's both from this set and the next set coming up. And then, of course, you know the criteria already, right? So, but I would like them to introduce themselves by their name so that you can note it, right? So let's start with you. Your name, just your name and your school.
My name is Lucky Daniel, and I am from Zoe Kids Montessori.
Lucky Daniels. All right.
My name is Adedaya Adeosun and I'm representing Zoe Kids Montessori.
Can you come again, please?
Adedayo Adeosun.
Adedayo Adeosun. All right.
I am Zoe Ungumezi representing Zoe Kids Montessori.
You are?
Zoe Ungumezi.
Oh, you are your school's name. That's good. Zoe.
My name is Karis Aramase and I'm representing Zoe Kids Montessori.
Okay, Caris.
My name is Oji Elizabeth and I'm representing Zoe Kids Montessori.
Oh, that's nice.
I am Oluwadamilola Samuel and I'm representing Zoe Kids Montessori.
All right, let's clap for them once. Thank you. I believe our judges are noting down the. Thank you so much. All right, we'll be inviting to the podium students of Covenant Foundation School. Let's clap for them, please, as they come. So they will be giving up. Yes, the 6 of them. So, on this kind. All right, so we have from the primary section and the second section, and they will all be support the motion. Are we ready? So you'll start by introducing yourself. We'll hear first from the primary section, and then we'll now go over to the secondary section. They will be supporting.
My name is David Ekoeme. My name is Gunneth Felix Mba.
My name is Asara Omashi.
My name is Gunneth Felix Mba.
My name is Asara Omashi.
Asara, no, they have their mic. No, just leave that one there.
My name is Ojuku Samo.
My name is Esther Tehila Sanusi. My name is Obugosom Tochukwu Francis.
Okay, so we'll be starting from you.
Good day, the panel of judges, the accurate timekeeper, and my co-debaters. My name is David Ekweme, and I'm in grade 5 Beru from Covenant Foundation School, Okogoma. I'm here to support the motion which says egg is a nutritional cornerstone and not an overrated ingredient with the following point. Firstly, it helps the body to be physically fit. Secondly, it helps the body to be balanced. Thirdly, it helps the body to manage weight. And lastly, it helps to repair body tissues. Thank you. I, I hope I'm able to convince you that eggs are a nutritional cornerstone and not just an overrated ingredient. Thank you.
Can we clap better, please? Let's support them.
Good day, panel of judges, the accurate timekeeper, my whole debater, and the audience. My name is Asara Omashi from grade 3 in Covenant Foundation Schools, Lokogoma, Abuja. I'm here to support the motion which says egg is a nutritional cornerstone and not an overrated ingredient with the following points. Eggs are excellent source of protein. Eggs are eggs contain healthy parts of eggs contain healthy parts of Eggs contain healthy fats like omega 3. Eggs are easy to digest. Eggs Eggs are low in calories. Do you know that eating an egg per day lowers risk of having stroke? I hope you are conceived and not confused that egg is a nutritional cornerstone. Thank you.
Standing on the existing protocol, my name is Gunet Ferexiba from grade 4 in Covenant Foundation School, Lekogoma, Abuja. I am here to support the motion which says egg is a nutritional cornerstone, not a
Each egg contains approximately 6 grams of protein, thereby making them an indispensable part of a balanced diet. Nutrient density. Eggs are full of vitamins and minerals, which include vitamin A, D, E, and B12, with some minerals which include selenium, zinc, and phosphorus. Eggs are affordable and accessible to people of different socioeconomic backgrounds, thereby making it a cheap yet gold mine of many nutrients and vitamins. Eggs is versatile and resourceful in cooking because it is an important ingredient in many foods. With these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not confuse you that eggs are a cornerstone and not a overrated ingredient. Thank you.
Good day, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my fellow co-debaters. My name is Sanusi Esther Tehila, and I'm here to support the motion which says egg is a nutritional cornerstone and not an overrated ingredient. Firstly, what are eggs? Eggs are an organic vessel grown by animals. To be specific, a chicken. Eggs are a good source of protein and minerals. Eggs are a healthy addition to your dietary plan. However, it is good to prepare and properly cook before intake. Have been eating for thousands of years. Many years back, there have been an argument between two or more people about eggs, about the topic, are eggs healthy? Yes, study has proven that eggs are as healthy as can be. And
Importance of egg in our lives. Thank you.
Okay, can we clap for them? Just let's celebrate them. Is that the best you can do? Okay, so we're going to be allowing our panels of judges just calculate all the points together, and then they will be calling the results. Please, let's celebrate our panels of judges. So we'll be coming back later to announce, our winners. I believe we're all winners, right? Let's celebrate them once again. Okay, observation. Let's just take one for time's sake. Just one. All right.
All protocols duly observed. My name is NSC Veras NSC in grade 3 from Covenant Foundation Schools, Local Goma, Abuja. I am here to support this demotion which says egg is a nutritional cornerstone and not an overrated ingredient with the following points. Firstly, egg is easy to digest. Secondly, egg gives protein to the body. And
And thirdly, egg boosts the immune system. I hope I have not confused you, but convinced you that egg is a nutritional cornerstone and not an overrated ingredient. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you once again. All right, taking us further, we'll be having a presentation from our very own lead and research, our lead veterinarian in data and research, Farmer Limited, Dr. Eugenia Ishako. Let's clap for her, please. She will be telling us on the benefit and importance of egg.
All protocol duly observed. Um, so children, let's just settle down by singing that wonderful song. Where do you get where do you get feed for your farm? Oh yeah.
Where do you get egg for Where do you get egg for your family? Where do you get feed for your animals? Where do you get drugs for your animals? Their products are qualitative, quantitative, and affordable. We, Common Foundation School children, start patronizing them. Farm Alert Nigeria Ltd. We hello.
Thank you so much, Covenant School. We'll be adopting your song. We'll be adopting your song. Thank you so much. So today we'll be learning about the benefits of eggs. Although I've learned a lot from these debates, really. The children have been very, very, very detailed, and I must commend your effort. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that presentation, for the drama, all the presentations. You guys have been wonderful. Today is World Egg Day. Okay, I should say you should pay attention. We'll have a quiz afterwards. And if you want to win, you want to go home with prizes, make sure you pay attention to this, to what you're going to learn right now. Pay attention. No, this lecture is very, very important. So today is World Egg Day, right? And we celebrate World Egg Day every second Friday of the month of October. And this celebration started as early as 1996 by the International Egg Commission. And why do we celebrate World Egg Day? It is to talk about or create awareness on the importance of eggs, its importance in nutrition, food security, and sustainability in agriculture. Right? Our CEO, Dr. Kayode Femi, he beautifully told us about the importance of eggs of hope. The economy is deteriorating every day. And it's very important that we sustain eggs in our diet, seeing how important it is for us. And that's a very important part of this project. It puts the sustainability in sustainable agriculture, in sustainable development, right? We need to sustain, we need to empower farmers to keep farming eggs, because eggs is a very important part of our diet. And that's what we've all been talking about. And that's what I would still elaborate on. Today, we know very well that a lot of animals lay eggs, right? We have reptiles, amphibians, even human beings. We produce eggs, right? We all came out, we all started from eggs. And why do we have to choose? Why are we focusing on poultry eggs? Why are we focusing particularly on chicken? I thought somebody would talk about that. We cannot eat the one from human being. Okay. Yes. No, we cannot. So a lot of animals produce eggs, right? Reptiles, amphibians. But today we are talking about the benefit of poultry eggs, particularly chicken eggs, because that's the major egg that we consume. That's the major egg that is available and affordable, right? By the way, poultry does not just refer to chicken alone, right? We have quails, guinea fowls, ducks, turkey, geese, and then chicken. But we will focus on chicken particularly because chicken chicken egg has a very high nutritional content. Well, there's one other poultry that has a higher nutritional content compared to poultry. Who knows the answer? No? Yeah, quail. Yes, quail eggs. Yes, it has a higher nutritional content. But we choose to focus on poultry because like our debaters had emphasized on, it is affordable, it has a high nutritional content also. It is also affordable and available, right? You can easily access it. I know we're talking about the deteriorating state of the economy, but if you could compare, the price to other types of eggs, you would agree that it is much more affordable, right? And for children, we are growing. I mean, children, that's the stage of development. You need eggs are a good source of protein, and you're at a stage where you there's a lot of bodybuilding growing going on, right? There's a lot of growth, a lot of development, and you need as much nutrient as possible to enable you to grow properly. We heard doctor mention the disadvantages of what could happen if you have poor nutritional diet, stunted growth, poor brain development. So for children, you're at a stage where we know all the units of life, right? You have a cell, the tissue, organs, systems, right? You need proteins to go through these various stages of life. Your protein is important for cell development, and cells make up every part of the human body. So, protein is a part of your diet that you cannot put aside, right? As a child, you need protein because every part of our body starts from the cell, and you need protein to make up every part of your cell. So if you don't have protein, there's no development going on because you cannot do without protein when it comes to development. And that's why it is so important for us to make sure that we have protein in our diet. And our last speaker, I think, talked about how many eggs we should consume, yes, per day. And she rightly said, it's advised that you take 1 to 2 eggs per day, right? Because eggs contain macro protein, and then there are also micronutrients rather contained in eggs. So we have proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. And by the way, eggs contain all 6 classes of food, actually. Protein, vitamin, carbohydrates, fats, and oil, mineral salts. Okay, minus oil, mineral salt, and water. But it contains, it's a very balanced diet, right? And it has, like I earlier said, the macronutrients and the micronutrients. We have proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and then we have vitamins and we have minerals. So for your vitamins, you have vitamin D, majorly vitamin D, vitamin B12, vitamin B2, B5, and vitamin A. And then for minerals, you could get minerals like phosphorus, calcium, selenium, zinc, right? And there are also some other nutrients that are contained. One of our debaters mentioned an antioxidant, right? We have omega-3 fatty acids, choline, and antioxidants. These are important nutrients that are necessary for your brain development, body development as a whole. I'm glad that we have an egg here so that we can just talk about structure of an egg, right? And I'll just focus on the parts that we can easily relates to. So what's this? What's the structure that we can see? Exactly. It's oval shaped and then the shell. The shell, right? That's the first part of the egg shell. And then when you break it open, you see the egg white, also known as the egg white. Another name for the egg white. Yes, albumin. Did you guys hear that? Yes, ma, you're winning prize. Okay, you can't hear me. I said, what's the first part you can see? Exactly. Now, when you crack this open, what do you see next? The what? Also known as. Yes, albumin. And then when you eat the egg white, what next do you see? Exactly, the egg yolk. So the egg white contains or let's start from the shell. The shell is very important because it protects the egg, right, from microorganisms and then from physical damage. And then we have the egg white next. Also contains protein and water. And then the egg yolk, where you have other nutrients, the vitamins and the minerals contained in egg. So, like I rightly mentioned, why egg is a dietary supplement, or it is a food that you cannot disregard from your diet, is because it is very wholesome. Our debate was, I think, the first school, right? Zoe Kids. They talked about how you could also substitute egg with other sources of nutrients. But why it is important that you eat egg, particularly egg, is because it's very wholesome in its protein content. It has all 9 essential amino acids, and you cannot just easily find that in one type of. But when you take just an egg, you eat an egg, you are consuming all 9 essential. We have 9 essential amino acids, and these are acids, proteins that your body cannot make, your body cannot produce. Rather, your body cannot produce them. So you need to take them from external sources. And taking an egg provides you with all 9 sources, right? It is one of the most balanced diets that you can think of, because you have proteins, you have carbohydrates, you have fats, you have vitamins, you have minerals. And like I initially said, for children, you are at a stage where you need a very high nutritional supply. You need high nutritional supply to develop properly. And that's why it's advised that children take, you take an egg a day. An egg contains half of the necessary amount of protein that a child should consume. Meaning, if you take 2 eggs as a child, you've already taken your protein requirement, for that day. That's why the egg is so important. You cannot just getting the value of an egg will mean that you put a lot of ingredients together before you get what an egg would give to you. And it is something that is easily accessible. A lot of us have seen chickens, we've seen them laying eggs. That's how accessible it is. That's why it's a very important dietary need. It's a very important source of nutrition. It's a nutritional diet that cannot be disregarded, that cannot be put aside. You have all 9 essential. Children, what I'm saying, this is your quiz. This is your quiz. I'm emphasizing on nine essential amino acids, so that when they ask you how many amino acids, don't go and start saying 5 or 20. I said 9, right? We have 9 essential amino acids, and you can find all of them in an egg. So we said, what's our slogan? World Egg Day. Our assistant commissioner is more remembering, and you guys, you have eaten your egg. You've eaten your egg and you've forgotten our slogan. World Egg Day. World Egg Day. Yes, so children, when you go back home today, to your schools, make sure you educate your friends. You tell your friends why it's important for you as a child to eat an egg a day because it is highly nutritious. It contains protein, it contains fats, it contains vitamins, it contains mineral, and there's also water in the egg white. So make sure you educate your parents also. So when your mom is, she say, no, you're the child, take one. You tell her. Exactly. It's supposed to be vice versa. I need it for development. I'm the one growing. Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you once again, Dr. Eugenia. Now let me sound like those children. I hope she has been able to convince you and not confuse you, right? Thank you. Can we give her a round of applause? We can do it better and bigger. All right, we'll be going to the next on our list, and then we have a very important personality here, and I will be calling on our very own community engagement manager to give her citation. Let's welcome Dr. Zainab Abdullahi.
Thank you so much. You're highly welcome, Ma. Good morning. So actually, I'm going to give a citation on Mrs. Hawoliman. She is a technical advisor to the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria on women, youth engagement, and impact. She is an accomplished youth development strategist and a practitioner with over a decade of experience in empowering underserved communities. Through collaborative initiative, she has extensive experience in youth and community engagement, program design and implementation, and impact assessment. She has won recognition for her visionary leadership, strategic thinking, and ability to forge impactful partnership. Not only that, she has the first degree in economics and master's degree in development, both from Bayero University, Kano. She is a common wealth scholar. She founded the Inspire for Impact initiative, an award-winning women and youth-centered initiative focused on human capital development and empowerment of women and young people to establish micro and small business to drive sustainable social change. She was selected as one of the top 50 emerging global policy leader by the British Council in 2017. Mrs. Hawa is a passionate advocate for Sustainable Development Goal, SDG, by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Please permit me to welcome our very own Mrs. Hawa Liman. But before then, I would like to call on the CEO Farmalad in person of Dr. Femi Kayode to bring her on. So you're highly welcome.
All right. So I'm happy to be back up. So, there are very rare moments where you catch a very big fish, right? So, because today is World Egg Day, let me say a very big egg, right? We were invited by the British Council and we sat on the same panel a week or two ago. And I sat down at the panel, watched her, listened to her, ramp the entire internet to read everything I could about her. And I thought, what a honor it would be today to have passionate about what we are passionate about. Right. We want this country to move forward. And it will start, I think, from our children and youth. We men, we are too hard, right? I'm one, but again, it's not our fault. The situation of the country has made it difficult for crayfish to bend again, right? So, uh, again, if we can target our best bets, which is our children and our women, I think maybe together we can transform this country. She's also the technical advisor to the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let me, at this junction, have the honor and privilege to bring up Hawa, the man. Thank you so much. Children, please, can you put your hands together for her?
Thank you very much, Doctor. I feel honored and humbled at the same time. Thank you very much, everyone, for having me. It's really a pleasure to be in your midst this morning, or is it afternoon? My apologies. We had to keep going round. You know, at times, the map can even take you to your bathroom if you're not careful. And I would like to appreciate Doctor for giving me this honor. It's really something I'm passionate about, and I'm glad our paths crossed, and I'm glad we've started the impact journey together. Each of us, we've been doing it individually, and one of our core values at my own project, the Inspire for Impact Initiative, is collaboration. We believe in the power of collaboration. We believe when we come together, when we harness our potentials together, when we explore areas of collaboration, we'll be able to achieve more rather than individually, treading the path of making an impact together. We do it together. I was to host an event to commemorate the International Day of the Girl's Child, and he is here also celebrating the International Day of, yes, the World Egg Day. And I felt if I can at least move my own further so that I will be able to join him to commemorate his own. Then I'll also drag him to also come inspire my own youth. Yeah, so it's a win-win situation for all of us. Nigeria becomes a better place and the world becomes a better place for us all. So thank you very much for having me. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and my beautiful children behind. Can you all hear me? Are you all happy to be here? Okay, thank you very much for joining us. It's a profound honor to stand before you today on this significant occasion, the launch of the Egg of Hope project, as we commemorate the World Egg Day. Today, I would like to say that we're not only celebrating the incredible nutritional value of eggs, but also reaffirming our commitment to breaking the cycle of malnutrition that threatens the lives and futures of millions of children, not only across Nigeria, but the world at large. And as a goalkeeper for the Sustainable Development Goals of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, I was opportune to attend this year's goalkeepers event. And interestingly, the focus is on global efforts to address childhood malnutrition in the context of climate change. And the event highlighted the critical issue that over 400 million children globally are not receiving adequate nutrition, which is vital for their growth and development. So I'm not in the wrong place. The goalkeepers event also, the report had it as its title, A Race to Nourish a Warming World, which further highlighted the urgent need for a global action to combat malnutrition that is exacerbated by climate change, and it projected a dire outcome if progress isn't made. The event also underscored that with the right investments, excuse me, with the right investments and scaling of proven tools that have been invented, significant strides in childhood nutrition and resilience building can still be achieved. And I would like to say, with the kind of interventions that we have Doctor to come up with and other in his field, I believe we're taking the right strides. Malnutrition indeed is a silent killer, and it's in its crisis peak. It creeps into the lives of children and families, robbing them the potentials to thrive, to grow, and to succeed. The statistics are alarming. Nigeria alone is home to one of the highest numbers of malnourished children in the world. Nearly 50% of deaths in children under 5 are linked to malnutrition. Doctor, I hope I'm right. Yeah. But what these statistics do not show us is the human toll it is having on children and also their families. But what these statistics do not show is the human toll. Children who are too weak to play, to learn, or to dream, mothers and families overwhelmed by the weight of poverty and food insecurity. This is not just a health issue. It is a developmental issue. It is a crisis that perpetuates a cycle of poverty, stunting in children and underachievement. It affects school attendance, diminishes cognitive development, and reduces the earning potentials. This is a crisis that holds an entire generation. You will all agree with me. But today we're here because we believe in hope. We believe in the power of nutrition to break this cycle. And we believe that something as simple as an egg, yes, a small, humble egg, yes, can change a child's life. Eggs are one of nature's most perfect food, no doubt. They are packed with highly potential, high quality protein, essential vitamins and minerals. Excuse me. The Egg of Hope project, I believe, is a timely and impactful intervention, one that brings together so many stakeholders to ensure that more children have access to the powerhouse of nutrition, which is the egg. But while the egg is our symbol of hope today, we know that addressing malnutrition requires a multidimensional approach. It is not just about providing food, it's about ensuring that every child has access to a balanced diet, healthcare, clean water, and sanitation. It's about educating families on proper nutrition and empowering women, who are often the primary caregivers, to make informed choices to ensure that more children have access, to make informed choices for their children's health and well-being. Sorry. At the Inspire for Impact initiative, we have spent close to 10 years working closely with women and youths, empowering them with the skills, the knowledge, and the resources they need to break free from poverty and uplift their communities. We understand that malnutrition is not just a health issue, it is intertwined with education, gender equality, and economic empowerment. Currently, as the technical advisor to the Vice President on Women, Youth Engagement and Impact, of recent, I have witnessed the profound impact of targeted, well-coordinated interventions on children's welfare. 3 days ago, my principal, the Vice President, unveiled a framework for the federal government nationwide nutrition program through the Nutrition 774 initiatives, which alongside development partners is aimed at combating malnutrition. Therefore, we must continue to support initiatives that prioritize nutrition as a national development priority, and we must ensure that they reach the most vulnerable in the society. Today's launch of the Egg of Hope project Today's launch of the Egg of Hope project is a powerful example of how we can work together to make a difference. By incorporating eggs into school feeding programs, supporting local egg producers, and ensuring that eggs are affordable and accessible to all, we can take concrete steps to improve the nutritional status of our children. But our work does not stop here. We must continue to scale up our efforts to reach to the corners as much as we can and ensure that no child is left behind. We must continue to invest in nutrition sensitive programs, support agricultural innovations that boost egg production, and advocate for a stronger policies that protect and promote children's right to good nutrition. My dearest guests and children, breaking the cycle of malnutrition is not a dream. It is within our reach, and I believe we can do it. By investing in the nutrition and welfare of our children today, we're investing in the future of our nation. Healthy, well-nourished children grow into productive, empowered citizens who can drive economic growth and build more stronger and resilient community. As we launch the Egg of Hope project today, let us remember that we're not just giving children a meal, we're giving them hope. Hope for a healthier, brighter, and more promising future. Together, I believe we can break this cycle of malnutrition. Together, we can give every child a chance to thrive. Thank you very much for having me. Sorry, I've been having this cold for over a week, so manage me, please. Thank you.
All right. So, what do? Can we put our hands together one more time? Unfortunately, we are not about to manage her, right? Because we still have a panel session we wanted to involve with. So, there's a reason why she's very important for us in this project. And I was glad she mentioned that, we can do jigsaw together, right? And I was pretty very pleased that she had to let go of our program to come here. And we will let go of all our program too for the year to go to yours, right? But I'm super pleased. Please let's arrange the panel while I bring up just a 10 to 15 minutes panel. But one of the reasons, I heard the story somewhere. Let me quickly reel out the story. Somebody said, okay, Dr. Eugenia, please come. And that will underscore the reason I think it's important we do this together. Let's ask Dr. Eugenia, if I ask you that you have to make $1 million before 31st of December 2024, what's the probability that you will make that $1 million? 100. Maybe we should tell her, because I'm going to loan some money if she does that. But if I put a gun at her head and tell her that she has to make a $1 million, maybe 1 million naira, let's not use dollar. Dollar looks like high, right? 1 million naira before December 31st, will the probability increase? Yeah. So the goal did not change, but what changed is the why, right? Once you get people with strong enough why for a project, you can get the project to fruition. Resources is not as important as why. Listening to her, going over her profile, I saw that she has a strong why. And this project requires a strong why before we can move it forward. So if you don't mind, one more time, please put your hands together for Hawa Leman. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming. Now we're going to quickly do a panel. I don't mind if you, and I'm going to moderate the panel because we just want to talk around why we're doing this and what we need to do. One of our statements in our speech is that something as little is actually little things that changes the world. And I tell you a story of Mahatma Gandhi. He was having issues in changing something in India. You know what he did? He said he's not going to eat until that thing changed. So he was fasting. He sat down. He didn't eat. People that didn't want him to die had to change the thing on of his behalf so that he will not collapse. As simple as just one egg a day can change the future, I want to say of our nation, but you will not believe, right? But if it can change a child's future by helping her brain to develop and help her to be able to think some more, maybe thoughtful thoughts, right? Maybe it can collectively move our nation forward. So this, in another 15 minutes, I want to invite two teachers upstage, two of the children's teacher. Okay, so Fed, can you help me? Which of the teachers? Name of the teachers? All right. So please, back end, I said back end. Can my own mic work so that I can release this? And please, can you help me move this forward? I don't know which stage we're going to get you to be more comfortable, huh? But yes, so madam, if you don't mind, come forward. Can we get two mics? Right. Okay. So we can take any. So let's give her one mic and then let's give one mic. Can my own mic talk? Can you power my own mic? Yeah. I think let's start with the teachers, right? What has been the is nutrition a thing? You see them every day. Has there been any instance where you connect how well fed the child is and how well he does, or he or she does?
Yes. Yes. Good morning, everyone. It's good afternoon. This is a very beautiful gathering, and we are learning a lot. As a teacher, I'm connected with children with all ages. We see them come to school every day. We see them come to school every day. We monitor their growth, their development. We see how they react. We watch their psychology. We see the things that make them cry and the things that make them laugh or happy. But one of the things we notice much is how well they develop physically and cognitively.
Wow.
And that goes a long way to show the type of food they eat. And we in Covenant Foundation Schools, Abuja, we are very, very particular about the kind of things our children eat. There was a particular time we insisted that parents would just prepare some indomie and give to children. We have to call the parents. No, we want a balanced diet. At least let there be an egg in your indomie. Let there be an egg in the yams you are giving the children. Because as you heard our children say, there are 9 nutritional content in the egg that each of these children needs for their mental development. So it has been a beautiful thing, and our parents are very good. They are complying, and we have been. In fact, it's been beautiful watching. They will bring a child to you at year 2, year 3, and in the next 4, 5 years, you are seeing the child grown up. It's not just because nature made it so, but by the reason of the food they eat. We are giving those to parents. Yeah. I'm sure parents are actually living for their parents. A big round of applause for our parents. Thank you so very much.
So let me go back to you, madam. Have you noticed, you work with these children every day? Do you notice anything? Is there a connection between how well these children are taken care of and their cognitive development?
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Mazie. I am from Zoe Kids Montessori. In reference to what you said, I want to talk about something that happened. My kids, after their presentation, begged me. They said, "Hey, we're hungry. Can we go and eat?" Every time my kids have eaten, the period before 11 o'clock, there's classes from 8 till 11. Then there's more classes from after break, which is 12, to 3 o'clock. There's always, the kids are more effective after break. You see that after break, there's participation, there's more energy. The general participation of the children is increased. But before break, when they come to school after assembly, everybody just wants to, it's quiet, everybody's tired, and they're already complaining, we're hungry, we're hungry. That is for children who eat. This is not malnutrition now. They eat, but they're just hungry. And the hunger for that just 3 hours, 2 hours affects how well they perform at just that 3 hours. So I think that it plays a big role. It is, I can't imagine, I'm sorry, I truly cannot imagine malnutrition. I've been fed my whole life, and then most of the kids I know have been fed. These are kids who are just hungry. I can't imagine what malnutrition would do to a child who is going to school. I don't know how it will affect the child, but just a little bit of hunger, and my kids already are Miss Ehi, Miss Ehi. So yes, I do believe that nutrition plays a big role in how in a child's performance.
All right, so I think one of the key things that you said that really struck me is that once they are hungry, they cannot concentrate. So you're paying school fees, you have a child that cannot concentrate, so you're wasting the money, but more importantly, you're wasting what the child will have learned. And that can significantly impact the quality of engineers we produce ultimately. So you see, we need to be mindful as a nation, not just about what goes on in the country, but about what goes on in our school. Can we, and I want to speak directly to the technical advisor to the Vice President, Madam, is it possible, can we get the nation to be mindful of what happens in our school?
Thank you very much. Yes, I believe it's doable and it's already been initiated, because from my presentation, you learned of the launch of the framework to launch the initiative in the 774 local governments across the country.
Fantastic.
So my colleagues, we have the Senior Special Assistant to the President on school feeding. We have also the Senior Special Assistant to Office of the Vice President on Nutrition. They were part of that team. And I believe there are so many policies that have been initiated with critical stakeholders. As I mentioned earlier, it goes down to collaboration. It goes about to more information about policies that are on ground and how we can leverage these opportunities. But I believe it is something that is doable.
All right, fantastic. And I think we need to put our hands together for that. I really don't have the statistics of how many children we have in our schools. But back then, can you put back, our team went to a community and we saw really vulnerable children. Right. Back then, is it possible you play that short video that had the Michael Jackson song, Kill the World, right? Now, we all know that our nation needs to move forward, and it has to move forward. As I said, I think the older folks, it's difficult to change. I'm 40. There are a few things you cannot get me to believe again, right? But our children still believe in fairy tales. So it means that if we can sink in them the belief that this country can be better, and we guarantee that they don't get distracted by hunger or being malnourished, we can structurally change this country in 20 to 30 years. My dad, up till now, believes in enemy from the village. So if something is happening to me, he will mystify it. Right. These children, if we bury in them, so it's difficult to change my dad at this junction. I've spoken all the story I could, but it hasn't changed. If we bury in these children that idea that my dad has, that it's difficult for him to change even at his old age, that they can build planes, that maybe we can move this country forward, I think we can make significant progress. Madam, let me come back to you. What do you think we can do? What are the gaps you notice that you think? And by the way, we have somebody who has the direct line of the vice president and has the vice president here. What's happening in your school that you want her to attend to?
Okay. Just as you rightly said when you started your first speech, you said that there are things that we need to go back to.
Yeah.
There are things we need to change, like the issue of the adults eating most of the protein in the home, while the children that needs it little eat the little of it. So we need to go back to putting more attention on our children. We need to understand that they are the future of this country, whether we like it or not, and that we are working for them. They are the very reasons why we are living today and why we are working.
Yeah.
So in CFS, we give this importance to children, to what they eat, to what they learn, and how they live and how they behave. So, Ma, I would like you to come to my school. I very much would like you to come to my school, because you need to see these children. When you hear them talk, when you see them sitting down in the class and learning, you know that Nigeria has great potentials.
Yeah.
No matter what we are going through,
Yeah.
we believe in CFS that we'll get there.
Yeah.
And that's why we are raising the caliber of children we are raising there. We're raising them with hope. We are letting them to know that this is not the end of it all, that we believe in you and that you have a greater future ahead of you. And that is what we are trying to inculcate in them in CFS. I would like you to come and help us.
All right, so that's a good one. But again, I love the energy. So we need to be listening to school teachers, not just politicians. See the energy at which our children, we believe in the future. There's too many bad news out there. We need to start intentionally putting out good news. And I love the debates. I love the way the children spoke about eggs. And I can just imagine what you go through in ensuring that these children turns out better. And we hope they do. So maybe back to you, madam, before we move back to no. So I'm going to ask you another question, if you don't mind. All right. So let's. What do you think? Right, is the biggest challenge you face as a school teacher in bringing up quality children into the country? Right. And I want to carefully use the word bringing up quality children into the country, because right now they are in the four walls of their home and the school.
Yes.
But they will, in 20, 30 years, they will emerge into the country. They'll probably be the technical advisor to the vice president in another 20 years, or they'll probably be the president, or they will be senators. If we get the foundation wrong, there's no way to correct the country. So what are the biggest challenges you face in ensuring that these children have the best?
Okay. Sorry, you said you're 40?
Yes, I'm 40.
I'm quite young. I started my education at 2 months. I started going to school. My mom put me in a creche. I was 2 months, so most of my life I've been in school. And then my mom is a teacher. So she's an English teacher, literature teacher, and we grew up in that school environment. It was school. By the time I was 15, 16, there was the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And like in Nigeria, medicine is glorified. And I was really good at biology, chemistry, physics, math. And I thought, oh yeah, medicine, let's go for medicine. And I went for medicine. I did medicine for 2 years. Why am I saying this? Most of my school life, growing up, everything we did was theory. We did theory. There's a lot of theory. In the university, same thing. But in my head, I had a dream that I didn't want to have to just read and write. I wanted to do things with my hand in medicine. I wanted to create things. These are not things that are available in schools. In Nigerians, in schools, the school I went to and other schools, and I went to very good schools, by the way, really good schools. My mom was particular about quality. In these schools, it was theorized. When my mom is the owner of the school, that's why I'm here. When she started the school, she asked me, what do you think we should do? What's different? What do you want to be different in this school? And one thing that came to my head was, can we practicalize things a bit? Can it not just be theory? If you tell a child that the sun, let's say, makes plants grow because of chlorophyll. Can we show the children there should be a practical that shows that okay, this is what happens, this is how it happens, that the children see. And that is a big thing for us. We want you to see. If we say that a car is built this way, what makes the tire go round? This is it. This is what we need. This is what we need to build this. This is what we need to build things. But you don't find a lot of people who are that practical. So I had to drop out from medical school and then I went into engineering. I'm currently studying, I'm a student too.
Wow.
I'm currently studying engineering. What we also discovered was that here in Nigeria, things are very expensive. There's something introduced in my school called STEM. You want to make practical things. We did a project on how to make a fan. Now, the cost of making that fan, just one fan, was crazy. The problem we are facing right now is how expensive it is to practicalize these things. We want the children to build. We want them to make. We want them to create. We were very surprised when we had a general creative day, and it was more of an art thing, actually, just create, build. And a child went and built something with cartons, bottle covers. It was like a plane. So when you said something about building a plane, I grew really excited. I also would want to be part of a project in Nigeria that does these things. So bringing practical education to Nigeria, bringing it to schools, not universities, secondaries, and primary schools. Let little children build with their hands. Let them see. I think that's one of the major problems we are facing in Nigeria, and it would be an honor if it's something that is dealt with. Yeah.
Yes, you can. So they can have air eat. We know we have covered that side. Can we? She's laughing. All right. So we have two schools here that we can set up a farm because having something to do with your hands. Some will even say maybe egg falls from trees because, but they are being laid by chickens, right? So, and I think we can do that. Go ahead, madam.
In support of what she said, you asked the challenges we teachers are facing.
Yes, exactly.
Before now, the challenges we face in school was abuse of children in the house, but now it's no longer abuse but hunger. So I have to be this blunt because I also remember what you said at the opening of your speech. You said you are looking forward to where you feed like 30 million Nigerians, giving them an egg to eat every day.
Yeah.
Forget the children in the private schools that their parents are trying to a large extent. What about those children out there whose parents can't afford an egg a day, especially in this present situation we are in now? So that is why I'm saying kudos to your organization and what you are doing. What in a situation where you actually start this, it's like you are feeding the nation of Nigeria. You are raising the futures of tomorrow. And you are going to eradicate hunger and raise more quality students. So what we are facing now as teachers in school, I'm not speaking just as a teacher in the primary school. I'm also speaking for teachers out there and students out there, both in public and in private school. The children are hungry and we are not happy.
And you know, that's very thoughtful, right?
Yes.
And I can relate. The budget in my house, right, has increased times 3. So each time my wife asks me for that, it's not enough. And you know, I'm fortunate enough to have people working in an organization, so I see the payroll. And what we consume as a family, if we consume that much, how do people with lesser payroll, with similar status, how do they? And it just dawned on me that there's every tendency to want to cut corners just to keep up with the day-to-day activity. And it's a serious problem. She said it's no longer abuse, it's malnutrition. You said that when your children are hungry, they lose concentration. maybe we are bringing this nation 10, 20 years backward by not paying attention to the malnutrition in school. Haja, Hawa, so the project Sadakat, right? What we intend to do is to, in 3 years, crowdfund 300 million eggs. We have a network of tens of thousands of farmers across the country. Wow. We service them. We support veterinarians who support these farmers. We see their pains, right? We've been doing a few things to help them ensure that they are fine. But we realize that some people are comfortable. It takes 200 naira for an egg, or maybe slightly less. So we're opening up this project Sadakat to tell people who are maybe slightly, you can afford 200 naira, 20,000 naira, 2,000 naira. Go on our platform. That's what we currently launch, and donate eggs. Then we pick these eggs and we give it to vulnerable communities free of charge. So at every week, every month, whatever donation we receive, we pick a school across the country, specifically starting from the north, because this project, Lagos State Commissioner of Agric, I spoke to her. She said, yes, she's open to it. We want to launch Enyeko. The same Enyeko means Lagos egg. The same model, crowdsource egg, and then go to schools where hunger is a real issue and just give them one egg per day. Haja, what do you think? How can we work together on this project?
Okay, like I said, I'll still go back to that collaboration. There are so many stakeholders in this project, and I believe there's no single person that is passionate about impacting the society, contributing to the development of our children that wouldn't key into this project. So I believe identifying the stakeholders within the chain,
Yeah.
particularly those in government, and getting them to buy into the idea. For example, the commissioners for women affairs, the commissioners for education, the agencies in various states. We have so many projects that have been rolled out and some that are already existing. How do we get them to key into these projects? And then also, how do we ensure proper implementation of these projects? How is it going to be monitored? How is it going to be evaluated? So this is something that, for me, I'm a partner already, and I'm happy to bring on board as many people as I can across various states. I'm sure they will be willing to come on board because it's actually saving them. You're actually doing some of the work that they are supposed to do. So I believe when we reach out, when we engage the right stakeholders, I feel there's no right thinking person that would say no to such a very I don't even have the word to describe the project because it's really, really, yes, it's a big project and it shows lots of thoughts have been put into it to, it's innovative. Yes, the approach, I like the approach, and it's something that many people can participate in it and they wouldn't feel a thing. It's something that, okay, number one, you got it in the knot right. So many people would like to be part of Sadaka because it comes with lots of benefits to the people. Okay, it's something that someone is helping you to implement. You'll be happy to, at the end of the day, be a part of such a project. So I feel reaching out to the right stakeholders will go a long way.
Fantastic. So, I think we have a good stakeholders here, and we're going to be working with her in ensuring that this project receives a federal appeal, but we're starting with the North. So today, World Egg Day, we are going to be starting this project, and we have egg for everybody. So
And let me add something. I think I will be, maybe by next week, we should be able to see, I'll reach out to the SSC, to the president on school feeding, since you're going to be working with schools.
Yep.
Let's see how we can have a meeting and see how we can plug into whatever initiatives they currently have on ground.
Fantastic. So I think we have a big deal. First of all, I've bullied our country managing director. Let's set up a farm so that we don't have to give them eggs. They are the ones producing the eggs. And more importantly, the school children can have some practical, just maybe 50-50 laying eggs. 50 laying eggs will give us, no, maybe 100. Let's do 100, right? And then more important, no, the school. So we have a school farm set up by Farmalot to ensure that they have, let's say, 80 to 90 eggs every day. And if they do, it means that we can solve some issues around the farm.
And interestingly, it falls also under the category of a project that we do at Inspire for Impact Initiative.
Fantastic.
You see it from the perspective of providing nutrition, but I see it from the perspective of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
At least you're giving them skills, you're catching them young, they're learning the skills, they're seeing it firsthand how it's done. So imagine someone in primary one seeing how it's done. You already have an entrepreneur, and by primary
Yeah.
six, we're all talking about catching them young, giving them the right skills. So you already have an entrepreneur within the livestock space,
Fantastic.
already having a skill, and by the time he graduates,
Fantastic.
imagine somebody with this primary school, by the time he gets to secondary school, he continues to do that. He knows the potential in that because he has seen it firsthand. Job or no job,
Fantastic.
and he will be an employer of labor.
Fantastic.
So I see it from that perspective. Yeah.
I think we should have a date, right? And bring Hajja while we're setting up the school farm with the birds in, and then we'll have it. I think our foundation does so well in terms of ensuring that these children have life skills. We will leave the life skills to her. We
No
will just
problem.
worry around how to get in the bed, get in the farm set up, and see how we can raise more eggs. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's a good time having the panel. After this, we'll just launch the project, open the donation site for people to donate, and then we will work with her and our office to pick schools. We've not picked schools yet, and I'm not sure Farmalat should be responsible for picking schools. We can leave it to them. We have the expertise to get the farmers to produce the egg. And I said, we have lots of farmers who are also suffering. Like they cannot, a trailer of feed now for a farm is 20 million. More than, no, 1,002. The last one we funded more than 20 million. That's the trailer of feed that with 3 point something million you've loaded. So farms, big farms now are no longer loading trailers. They are buying in 200, 300 bags. Do you know how stressful that is? So what we intend to do, once we crowd funds, because you're not donating eggs, you're donating the equivalent of an egg, 150, 200 naira. We have this network of farmers and we say, okay, your farm is already producing 200 crates every day. We are receiving these 200 crates by the end of the month, or 1,000 crates because we've gotten the donations for it. But yeah, take feed in place of the money. So we can ship feed to their farm, ensure, but they will be farmed within our network, right? And at the end of the month, when it is time to go to the schools, we make it a big show. Go to the schools, give the teachers raw egg, we gather the children for an hour, play with them, inspire hope while we are cooking the egg. It takes 15 to 20 minutes to cook the egg, right? While the egg is done, we bring the egg to the forefront, like we have cooked this egg, play with the children, inspire hope, as I said, and give them eggs. Would that be a nice thing to do? So let's give Hajja Awad the final word. Right. So what we want to say finally, we have been through life, but we know that with your support, we were a lot on the technical side. You have the political cloud, you have the network. Zainab, please can you stand up? She's our community engagement manager. She's the one in charge of Sadakat project. She grew up in the north. Her father is a professor, professor of veterinary medicine also. The dad called me and said we have his full support at whatever we need that he's willing to give. All we just want is that children out there should be fine. And we think we can, using this project, contribute to their well-being. So, Hajja, let me give you the final word. What we want to say?
Okay, I would like to see that we all have a stake. What is happening affects everybody. So we all have a stake, we all have a role to play in making Nigeria a better place. So I feel in whatever capacity you can contribute, in whatever way you can make an impact in your society, whether it's a skill you can, with skill that you have, is it some money you have that you can contribute, is it mentorship that you can provide, in whatever capacity, whatever support you can have. Key in, there's so many projects out there.
Yeah.
There's so many interventions out there, both within the government and the private sector. So I urge all people to please let's be intentional about the issue of development in the country. Let's do away with the issue of politics or anything. The government alone cannot solve the problem of Nigeria. Individually and collectively, let's come together. Let's contribute also to ensuring that things are moving for good. And I believe with this government and private sector partnership, civil society organizations, NGOs, and what have you, imagine this project coming in to partner with a government office. The spread, if you can reach, let's say, for example, 5, 10 schools, with this support, I believe you should be able to reach 100 schools.
More.
So I believe the power of collaboration goes a long way in ensuring that maximum result is achieved. So I pray that many people are going to join this project, and we're going to make it a successful one.
Fantastic. Please, can you put your hands together? So with these, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've come to the end of the panel. What we will just do now is to launch the project, open the site up for donations, and then it's going to be egg galore. They said they wanted to share snacks. I said, let's share eggs. So, okay, we should share egg first, or only egg, or just egg, or egg. Okay, and then we can now bring in the snack. So, children, you have eggs today, and then you have one to eat here, and then one to take home. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And then please let me invite the stage. And to my panelists, thank you so much. No, Zena, please come. It's your project. Right. Does my mic work, please? We already have a site for Project Sadakat. Okay, so it's like, yes, also the QR code. Right. How do you want to be? And that's because the keynote speaker. I said it already. They were going to stress you. And then we will also call up Assistant Commissioner of Police, Dr. China. She's a vet. She's somebody she's the chairman of the Nigerian Veterinary Medical Association for the profession here in Abuja. Please come forward. Also allow me to call up our country managing director, Farmalat. Country managing director, that's Madam Grace, come up, and of course the project coordinator, Sadakat, our community engagement manager. And allow me also have the opportunity of giving each of them one egg, right? Yes, this is one.
Thank you.
Yes, it's cooked actually. Yep, thank you. So let me call up our two the teachers that were part of the panel. If you don't mind, also come forward. Children, if I say what egg day, you will say extraordinary. What did I say? Extraordinary. So it's not extraordinary, it's eggs. Eggs. How do you pronounce it? Eggs. Eggs. Egg. Eggs. What's egg in Hausa? Koi. Koi. What's egg in Igbo? Aqua. What's egg in Yoruba? Eni. Yes, exactly. So we're going to have this. Okay, let me give it. I only think big things can start small. Yeah. I also think, according to Haji Awa from her speech, that it can start. Can you imagine that this nation can progress just because of an egg? Is that difficult to believe? So today we are going to be launching the Eggs of Hope. We want to say that this will lead to hopes first in our schools. More importantly, in another 20, 30 years, it can give hope to the country. So let me invite Hajawa, say a few things, and then launch the Eggs of Hope. How are we going to launch? There's no ribbon to cut. I think we'll just break this and then eat. Very good.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor. And I believe we've said it all. We've spoken about the nutritional value of it, the impact it can have on our children. On the panel, we've discussed the direct impact that is being seen in terms of the participation of children, their development, and all. So I would like to take us back and be repetitive. So I will be launching not as the TA, but as the founder and lead at the Inspire for Impact initiative, and I'll be launching with 500 eggs.
Whoa!
And I believe that would be 100,000 naira, right? Okay, so
okay, times 200. Okay.
Times 200, right? Okay, so I'll be launching it 500 eggs, and I would love to be a part of the team that will launch it in whatever school. Yeah, that
Fantastic.
is going to be done. I would love to be a part of it. Thank you very much.
Please put your hands together. Right. So, and what I think we've not done is how do we pick schools? What? How do you? Can you just figure out? Okay.
From experience, you have to reach out to if it's government schools, you have to write to the authority that is managing those schools.
And you can help us out
informing them. Yes, I can link you up because
Okay.
I'm also having some project that I need to reach out to the schools. Yes.
Oh, fantastic. And so, if you're reaching out to schools, why are we not using your own schools that you're reaching out to?
Currently, I'm using one school.
Okay.
Yes, but I know they have lots of schools that we can make
Do.
use of. Yes.
All right. So, Haja, you do that. So,
Now, first of all, I want to say a big welcome. You came in when he was speaking, and we couldn't greet you well. You're welcome. You know what kept ringing in my head? We have been talking about nutritional value of egg. But we forgot to mention other usefulness of egg. There is no part of egg that is a waste. Do you know that? If I crack this shell, how many of us know Vim? This is perfect Vim. Helping our mothers. This eggshell you are looking at is a source of calcium, even for the birds.
the birds, exactly.
The egg giving back to the birds, laying it. I sat down there, I was just
thinking.
So it's not just about the nutritional value of it, economic value of it. My son did something. He's a boy, but he's interested in all this catering craft, all these catering things. One of the projects he did in school was making vim with eggshell. There was another thing he did with eggshell. What am I saying? Egg is all round important. I don't know. But on behalf of myself, let me talk about myself first. I love impacting into children. I was just looking at you. When you mentioned school, I said, I will come. My own school there. You know why I'm saying this? See my children's school.
Yeah.
When they were in boarding, they weren't buying anything as in food. They plant their beans,
Yeah.
their potatoes, their yams, pepper. Mention it. So it will not be a bad idea. There is one farm I manage. It's a seminary school. The rector, the reverend father there that is in charge of the school, came with so much initiatives. He was constructing a poultry house. That poultry house, right now, I think they have about 500 birds.
Okay.
Or some mortalities here and there before I took over the place. I asked him why. He said he wants to be feeding the school children with the eggs they are producing there. So when you are mentioning schools, these are the kind of schools we should key in, because they see the importance of children receiving this. Before, parents can afford it, but I tell you the way it is now.
Yeah, it's difficult.
That's why I said you don't know what you are starting, and that was why I told you life begins with eggs. And since you are going to give life, Dr. Femi, I will give you all the support.
Thank you.
Wherever you are going to, and you need me to follow you.
Thank you.
You know I'm a mover.
Yeah.
Even schools where they no go allow you enter.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, in my own little way, I will contribute to whatever we are doing. Thank you.
Right. And I think, okay, so I will just give Zainab, since she's coordinating the project, then we can now raise up eggs and then say eggs are ordinary. Children, are we set? So Zainab, one moment. Go ahead.
Okay. On behalf of myself, the Community Engagement Manager for Parmalat and the leads of this X of Hope project, I'm launching this project with 100 pieces of egg.
I didn't put pressure on you. Okay. So I think the way we are raising up eggs, it means that we have to donate, right? We don't have to donate. We don't have to donate. Oh, okay, no, but give country managing director. She has money. She has money. So you have to donate. I will have to tell you to donate.
Okay, eggs of hope. All right, I'll donate 6 crates of egg.
6 crates of egg. Whoa! All right, so I think I'll donate 1,000. All right, so and I think we have enough to start the project with. Children, I want you to stand up. Can we share eggs to them? Can we share eggs to them? And let's do this together. Eggs. Extraordinary. World Egg Day. World Egg Day. World Egg Day. Fantastic. So please pick your eggs and then you raise it up quickly. They are all cooked eggs. We cooked them this morning. Got it from one of our farms. And I think, it's a nice day. Maybe in ceremonies, we should stop sharing snacks. And we should start, okay, the registrar of the veterinary council, please come. Registrar, please come. He came when we are sharing eggs. Welcome. Right, please, sir. No, it's fine. Mr. Jerry, please hear this. We could lead you actually here before, but when we moved our warehouse to Kubwa, we relocated that, but I think it's something we can solve. Apologies for that. So please, luckily for us, we also have the registrar of the veterinary council here with us. Children, are you with your eggs now? Can you raise up your eggs?
So today is World Egg Day. And once I say, we're going to say it 7 times, and then we're going to put our hands together, and that will be the launch of Sadakat. Today's World Egg Day. So if I say World Egg Day, what will you say? So number 1, World Egg Day. Louder, World Egg Day. Children, louder, World Egg Day. Louder, children, World Egg Day. Children, World Egg Day. Children, World Egg Day. I want you to breathe in and breathe out, because this final one should be strong enough to break the eggs. Is that okay? Children, are you set? You are going to muzzle all the energy you have. Are you set? Are you set? Are you sure you are set? Children, World Egg Day! Put your hands together. Thank you so much, everybody. Please sit down. You can now break your eggs. So I think we're rounding up. We will just give the registrar of the veterinary council one moment to give a goodwill message. Then I hand over. Thank you so much. Well done, madam. Cheers. Cheers.
Yes.
Yes. Extraordinary. Yes, you can. Extraordinary. So let's get it. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. I have the privilege to bring to the podium. Hello, children. Let's do it one more time. World Egg Day. All right, thank you. I have the singular privilege to bring to the podium our very own registrar of the Veterinary Council of Nigeria, Dr. Fadipe, for a goodwill message. Can we clap for him, please?
So let me follow suit. World Egg Day.
Extraordinary.
Thank you very much. It's actually a very great honor for me to be here today. When I was invited, I said, whatever it will take, I must be here. And I thank God I'm finally here. I got something on the social media very recently. And that was the fact that those days, a lot of people cannot afford to eat egg. And so we all know the presiding bishop, or the general overseer, or the founder of Living Faith, Bishop David Oyedepo. And so the general overseer of Redeem said that those days when you visit him, he will give you bread, and then he'll put butter. We call it margarine those days. So when you now say, Bishop, what of egg now? He will now jokingly say, go and lay the egg. If you want to eat egg, go and do what? Go and lay the egg. Which means I cannot afford to give you egg. But if you can lay one, no problem, you can eat the egg. But today, he said if you visit the bishop and you tell him what of egg, you say how many crates do you want? Because he can afford to eat as many crates as possible. It's very important for us to note that egg is unique. And one thing I learned very early about egg is that egg in itself is like a complete diet, which means all the nutrients you are looking for is found in it. And that is why we're advocating that people should invest in getting egg because of its nutritive value. It's very good for us, to invest in it. And for the young ones that are growing up, you need it more than us who are already grown. So we shouldn't struggle too much with it with you. We should ensure that every home that has a child has an egg, at least the number of child in that house per day. It will be very nice if every home in the country can have the number of eggs per child per day in their homes. And I think Farm Alert is taking a very bold step in this. They need all the support to ensure that it is actualized in our country. And I'm sure it's a dream that is achievable with all the things put in place. By God's grace, we are going to achieve that. So Farm Alert Congratulations and keep flying, keep building. The sky is just the beginning. Thank you very much. MC.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. So we want to play a very short, quick game. And I believe we have two schools represented. So please, I'll need 4 representatives from each school. 4 representatives from each school, please. 4. Any 4 for these games. Be smart with your choices. Hurry up, please. All right. So, Covenant Foundation, Zoe Montessori. This is Covenant Foundation. Okay, the second school. Any 4 representatives from the second school? You don't want to represent your school? Is it just one school we have? I think we have Zoe Montessori. 4 representatives from Zoe Montessori, please. All right. That's great. So we are going to be playing 2 games. The first game is the egg toss game. The second game is the egg and spoon game. I'm sure we're very familiar with the egg and spoon game. Okay. But the egg toss game is the one that might be a bit difficult. So I'm going to need one person at this extreme end with your partner here. You're going to work in pairs, okay? You're going to work in pairs. I need one person here from one school, another person here from the same school. Then one person from one school, another person there from the same school. The remaining 4 people, please just come to this side. The remaining 4, please just come to this side. Okay, so you both are from the same school, right? Please, sorry, I want you back in the wall. Yeah, just come in. I need you back in the wall, okay? The other 2, okay, so you are not back in the wall because of these seats. I need you to move further to the wall. Yes. The 4 of you here will actually disturb me. So, where can you stand? Just stand behind this. Sorry, just go in. Yeah, thank you very much. So this is what we're going to do. Please listen very carefully to the rules of this game. You move back. Hold on. Let me move this a bit. Okay, so you can come here. I need you to also back the wall. Just move back. Don't worry. Just move back. Aha. This is good. So this is the first game we are playing. If you are given an egg, right? You are throwing it with one hand from here. Please move back. You are catching it with one hand from here. You are not supporting with your second hand. Do you understand? Throw it in a way that you are certain she would catch with one hand, okay? You are doing the same thing as well. And we're going to alternate it. Here you go. So if you throw the egg and it touches the ground, if you support it with your second hand, you lose. If it falls to the ground, you lose. If you bend to pick it, you lose. You are not bending to pick it. So throw it, raise it a bit high so she can just catch like this. Do we understand? You are not moving, please. Do we understand? Do we understand? All right. So we're going to alternate it. If you throw first and you throw, then just hold it. All right? When you catch it, just hold it. You're not throwing it at the same time. She throws first, then you throw next. Okay? Are we ready? 1, 2, go. All right? Okay, 2 eggs broken. Let's try this again. Did you throw the first time? Did you throw or did she throw? You threw. No, they cannot. Did you throw or did she throw? Okay, so hold this. The egg is already broken. If the egg is broken, the purpose is defeated. Okay. Hold on. Please, hold on. Hold on. We are doing this again. Please calm down. Just stay calm. All right? And wait for me to tell you to throw before you throw. Thank you. Throw. 1, 2, go. One hand. Hold on. 1, 2, go. Hey. All right, so we'll do this one more time. Give me that egg. Let's use the cracked ones. We'll do this one more time before we then use the next set of representatives from each school. Okay, so all right, so you go again. Did you throw? All right, here you go. We just need one winner. Just one winner, one school. Okay, we're going to do this again. Hold on. Wait for me to tell you to throw before you throw. Okay? You're throwing first. 1, 2, throw. Excellent. Well done. Good job. Good job. Okay. So we're going to do another calm down. 1, 2, throw. Okay. Let's use the cracked ones. Now we go again. Now we're going again. You threw this time around. Okay, so you're throwing now. Hold this. Did you throw or did she throw? Okay, so hold this. This egg is already broken. This egg is broken. The egg is broken, though. So we just pause this. All right, so we're going to resume this back in a few minutes, but we need to do something quickly. Just stay where you are, please. All right, just stay where you are. Come on. They should come back to their seats. Oh, okay. Please come back to your seats. When it's time for us to continue, we'll come back. We have a tie for now. Yeah, just hold. Give me the eggs, please. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, we have a little presentation to make to our technical advisor, to the Vice President of Media, Impact and Youth Women Development. So I would like to call on the Country Managing Director, Mrs. Grace. Is she here? Yes, please. Okay. Before I call on Mrs. Hawa Liman down to the stage. Ma, if you're here, you can come on stage, please. Thank you. Okay, we're presenting a gift to Mrs. Hawa Liman, so we can call her on stage.
So we are most honored to have you here today, Mara, and we look forward to the collaborations you have offered and to greater achievements together. Thank you for honoring our invitation. So on behalf of Farmland and the Eggs of Hope project, we are happy to present this to you as we give our nation a new hope. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so I would like to call on the CEO for a group picture and all the members of Farmland, including our registrar and the Assistant Commissioner of Police. Please, can we have you? for a group picture. Let's have the Assistant Commissioner of Police, the Registrar of Binary Council, and the CEO of Farmalad for a group picture. Before we have the team Farmalad. Two children representative from each school. Yeah, join the both primary and secondary. Thank you.
Maybe we can have even more.
Yeah, Covenant Primary School, you can come over. Yeah, with your uniform. No, it's okay. No, there is also another group pictures. Let's not just, yeah. Thank you.
Hope you are not blocking somebody. Okay. Can we do like a video? Yes.
Children, what next day?
One more time. What next day?
Okay, can we please have the Famala team members? Can we have a group picture? Yes, please. Thank you. It's very hot. Oh. Famala team on the brand. Can you come join? Can we all join? No, you people will be more. All right. Yes. Okay. Hey. There is gift presentation for our debaters. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Let's just debaters.
Okay. Okay, so let's continue with the games now. Dr. Tolu, or the debate rather. The okay, people that participated in the debate, please come forward. Okay, you can come. Okay.
So everybody, kids, just sit down. Sit down. So I'll be asking you some questions before they come up. So we have two schools here, right? Same schools. People are same schools. Same schools. What? So I have 10 questions. Sure, you will listen to everything they talked about eggs, right? So you'll be answering some simple questions because I know you are very, very intelligent. I definitely know you make me proud. And we're going to be having two winners from here. So anybody that wins, do your best and answer properly so that you can have gift home today. So what you are going to do is I don't know who will help me. I'm be scoring them. You ba. Okay, so each question, right? Anyone that passes is 2 marks. And then since they're different school, they can actually help themselves. So that will be like a bonus answer. So it will be 1 mark. So now you are going to pick questions like a number and then I'll read it out for you. So we'll have like from 1 to 11. So anybody that have picked that number, don't pick again, don't repeat numbers, okay? So we're going to start with the covenant school. So one of you should just give me a number, pick a number so I can read the questionnaire. Oh really? Question number 1. Okay. So, which animal lays the largest eggs in the world? A. Ostrich. B. Chicken. C. Whale. D. Fish.
Chicken.
Yes, largest. Should I read the question again? Okay, wait. Let me just read out the question again. So anybody that knows it should just answer. And if you fail once and your partner repeat, you're just going home with 1 mark, like they'll score you 1 mark instead of 2. Do you understand? So make sure you are very sure of your answer before you raise your hand. Which animal lays the largest eggs in the world? A. Ostrich. B. Chicken. C. Whale. D. Fish.
Okay, an ostrich.
So you have 2 marks. So Zoe School, who is speaking a question? Question number 6. Okay. When is World Egg Day celebrated? Should I give you option? Okay. Okay, please. Yes, when is it celebrated? Okay, you are close to the answer. Okay, so I'm going to give you options, right? Mm. So Egg Day is celebrated every 2 weeks of October, every second week of October. That's option A. It's celebrated every month of the year. That's option B. And then it's celebrated every first week of October. What's the correct answer? Good. Clap for her. Okay, so I'm going to one more question and then one of them will just say. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to just ask one question, right? So anybody can answer. If you get the right answer, we're going to give you the gift. So what is the purpose of celebrating World Health Day?
To sensitize people about the importance and value of egg in our lives.
So I think we have a winner. So let's clap for Covenant School. So they'll be going home with a gift. And we'll call on the registrar to present that gift to them.
Are they the panel of debaters? Okay, okay. Who is the person that won? Dr. Elizabeth. Okay, Covenant School. So who is your representative? You can have your seat. You can go and have your seat. Thank you so much. So Zoe, Kit Monterosi, you need to sit up next time. We have a lot of events coming soon. Okay, so I'm going to call on the registrar to present certificate for 2 of the school that participated in this World Egg Day, Eggs of Hope. Can we have you? And can we have the head of Covenant Foundation, please, to come over for your certificate?
Okay, this is the Certificate of Participation World Egg Day Program. This certificate is proudly presented to Covenant Foundation School for full participation in the World Egg Day Program, Egg of Hope, Project Sadakat, today, 11th of October, 2024. Congratulations.
Thank you so
All right. Thank you, sir. You can have your seat. So we are going to call the Assistant Commissioner of Police to present the order certificate to Zoe Kits Montessori. So can we have the head of Zoe Kits Montessori? Okay, ma'am.
This is a certificate of participation on World Egg Day program being presented today to Zoe Kids Montessori for full participation in the World Egg Day program, Egg of Hope Project Sadakat launch on the 11th of October 2024. Congratulations, ma'am.
All right, so thank you. So I'm going to call on the CEO to present two gifts to the teachers that participated in the panel session. So can we have the two teachers? Yes, sir.
All right, so we want to thank you heartily. And then this is from us, from Farmalat. Thank you for your participation. And madam, thank you so much for your participation. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, so now can I have all the 12 debaters? Okay, I heard that you all did well, so I don't know. We wanted to like select 3 top, followed by 3, because the gift is level by level. So I don't really know. I know you all have tried so much, so I think I'm just going to just do justice to this gift sharing. Okay. We have water bottle, we have flags, we have bags, we have torchlight. Yes. We have 2 bags, 1 flags. Yes. So I think there are 2 schools. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, that's bag. Yes. So I think the bag where okay, ma.
You are in primary what? Grade 5. Primary 3. Primary 4. Please, is he up to 13 there? Where is that boy? Come. Good. You are in primary grade what? You see, I said the other day, the other time they say it is old school. So it's not primary. You are in grade. This one is new school. You are in grade 3. You are in grade 3. You are in grade. You are in grade. Give me the bag. Congratulations. Give me the bag. Congratulations.
The same school.
Oh, this is the same school. Oh, yes. You are in grade 1. This one is secondary school new. Okay. And you are very smart. You are very, very smart. Congratulations. Open, let me see. You are in grade what? Open it. Nothing inside. Where's the other small child? See, pick it. These ones are older. So they should take. Where's the torchlight? They are older now. Yeah, I know what I'm. How many of you are remaining? You've gotten something? 1, 2. You've not gotten. You don't need water bottle, do you? Do you? I love that. Do you need water bottle? It's not about the school. It's what they should get. Touchlight? Macet? Ah, no. No. Macet. You need touchlight. 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 You have gotten your own now. Abi, you want me to give her Dot water bottle? Eh? I should give her Dot water bottle. Oh. You need Macet? Who indicated first? Macet. She. Thank you for being truthful. Thank you, my darling. Have I given you? You don't want touchlight. You don't want touchlight. How many of you have not gotten anything? Just two of you. Dr. Femi, go and give me touchlight. Go and give me touchlight. Eh? You need the water bottle. You are bigger than that water bottle. Honestly, you are bigger than that water bottle. What of this? I know. Come, what did you put inside my this thing? Do I have a cup there? Do I have a cup? Give it to me. Two of them are remaining, sir. The first shall always be the last. Hey, hey. No mind police. Oh. For being patient. For being patient. Have I done justice to it?
All right. Thank you so much, Ma, for doing this justice. So you can have your seat. But before then, Ma, can we have a group picture with them? Yes. Sir, can we have you too? Dr. Femi, can we have you? Yes. And fine. Okay, can we have a picture outside? So. You said? Next time. Yes. All right, thank you so much.